is happening? Ain't seen y'all in a long time. I love this place. Check this out. Starts over here with Zeus. These are all the great theological, spiritual leaders: Muhammad, Abraham. Behind me, Zarathustra or Zoroaster, Cyrus, Lapsao, Confucius. Is that? No, that's Buddha. And then down at the end, there's Confucius. And then I wanted to come down here. This is a spiritual camp. I wanted to kind of introduce you guys to this place. It's like just right in my neck of the woods, and it's very Chesterfield, Indiana, where I live. I live right outside of Chesterfield. This place has been here since, I think it was 1880s, and they got it from the Indians, which if you follow the river and you go to Mound State Park, I mean, you can literally almost throw a rock to this thing. So this whole ground, and there's mounds there, and there's spiritual caves there. It's a very spiritual area right here. Very, very sacred ground. Very sacred ground in there, which, like I say, is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Mounds State Park, which you can look that up. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about is, you know, I put on here that I'm a death doula, or I'm a death walker, or there's something that has to do with it. It seems like these people that are crossing over.
This is the most haunted graveyard in the United States.
The last several years, there's been half a dozen people that, for some reason, at the end of their life, I end up with them almost daily. And in a few of the occasions, actually on most of the occasions, there's been unfinished business, or I don't know, things that they wanted. There's a few of them that wanted to confess, you know, like get things off their, just like get things off their chest, I guess you could say. And you know, this was like healing. It was healing, but not only is there this healing going on, in a few of the instances, you know, they believed in Jesus and they wanted to accept Jesus in their heart, and I facilitated and helped with that, you know. And a few of the other instances, it wasn't nothing like that. It had to do more with just cleaning out your closet, I guess you would say, or I don't know how to describe it, but over the course of time with these people, and each time it happened, you know, I began to question, like, what is my role in this, and why do I always get stuck in this? And at first, when it first started happening, Kim told me, you know, like, you're very, you know, like, I'm like, I don't know, you should have been a nurse, you know, because I'm real, like, I don't know, real good about cleaning up and being loving and caring. I don't know what you call that, but I forget what you call it. But, you know, when you're real, like, you're just good with patience and stuff like that, you know how to be real compassionate. I just went back on something, but anyway, so I'll get that out. Anyway, let me get to the point here. And as this, you know, this happened with me way before my awakening. My awakening happened about 4 years ago. And since then, you know, it's taken me a while to figure out what the hell's going on. And now I know I'm being called to this shamanic way of life, that there's these spirits, elementals, whatever it is, the powers that be. I'm being called upon, man. I've been chosen. I can't escape this. I can't escape it. I put the channel down. I was like, fuck it, I ain't doing it. You know, I'm like, it's too much for nothing. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm like laying my shit out there, and it's taking on a whole new life of its own. And I'm becoming something that I didn't choose this. I don't, the things that I know now, I've never studied, I've never researched, I wasn't into, I still really ain't into it. I mean, the word shaman was always like, seemed like an evil word to me, and druidry seemed like little evil elves. I don't know what it was, I don't know. But as I go down this path and this journey, and layers of me become unpeeled, and I'm getting down into the core of who I am and why I was here, why I'm put here. You know, let me go back for just a second on my channel. I want to talk about one thing, and one of the things that made me want to stop was this corona shit that went down, right? I've seen all these spiritual channels that I've been watching acting as nothing ever happened, you know, like, oh, you know, my light's still shining, and it dawned on me, you know, all these people got stuff to sell. They got meditations and a 3-disc set or whatever, you know what I mean, reconnections, whatever they're selling, they got stuff to sell. So they're not going to fucking tell you life sucks. They're not going to tell you, man, this is bullshit, the rug just got yanked out from under me and I don't know what my future is. They're going to continue to sell this happy place, you know. And man, I just wasn't digging that shit. I was like, this is just straight bullshit to me. Because I'm in it. I'm in it up to my neck. I know what's going down, you know what I mean? I've got magical, crazy things going down with me. Synchronicities for me are unlike any synchronicity I've ever heard anybody else on. It's fucking scary and weird, man. It's the 9. It's every time I look at the clock, it equals 9, and if it's not equaling 9, when I look at it, it changes. It's one of those two things. It's fucking, and it went away. It went away during this COVID shit as I got further away from my spiritual journey or my purpose, and as I begin to think about getting back into this, because I'm like, I want to shed light, I want to shed love. Y'all know that. Go back and look at every video. That's what I'm about, man. I love you and I want you to feel that shit. But also, man, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, something's a brewing, and you know, just because you fight, you can still fight for light. You can still, you know, and I had wondered, how does my life, because my whole entire life has been nothing but violence and pain and prison and drugs and alcohol, and finally here, last 20, 30 years has been a life of redemption, and just beautiful. So I've got it. It's beautiful. God has blessed me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed beyond what I deserve. I've come to this place because I'm bouncing around because I'm all fucking in my head. I'm all fucked up. I didn't make any notes, and I'm gonna lose the script because I ain't got one. But you know, me and Alan came to this place. I was drawn to this place. Kim is like, she was put here for me, and she is like magic. Anyway, I think it was her that was drawn to this, so we came, and you know, something got me. Because everybody always thought this place was freaky and scary, and you know, you drive by it and you think it's weirdos, and that's what, you know, everybody in my town, that's what you think about this place, right? And these people, you just think they're a bunch of weirdos and blah blah blah, until you get in here, you know what I mean, and you see what it's really about, and you feel it, and it feels right, man. There's good stuff here. There's good stuff here. And it starts way, way back with Native Americans. But there's energy here. I'm just watching all these squirrels. There's all kinds of squirrels coming out to watch. Anyway, part of my journey has been that these little animals and things gravitate towards me. It's weird. But anyway, I can't escape this, dude. So I'm back. My channel's back. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. My hair is weird because I'm letting it grow, and I had to do this slick back thing because it looks like shit, so get used to that. which I used to have hair down on my ass, so I'm kind of used to that pulled back look because I always had ponytails. But anyway, long story short, if I could do that, I can't. I don't even know why I don't even know. Oh, I know why I'm gonna make a video, but I don't know what. I lost it. But anyway, I tried to make this video. My dad died here about 4 months ago, and he moved in just up the road from me, not even a mile up the road from me. It was the end of 2020, November, December, something like that. It might have been in October, I don't know. But anyway, it was the end of 2020, and as soon as he moved in down there, and he's 75 and he's on a walker, and I knew, you know, he'd been in the emergency room that last part of the year of was it 19? I think it was 19. He was in the emergency room 5 times. Thought he was going to die each time. And in 2020, he was in there another 4 or 5 times throughout the year, and thought he was going to die then. And he kept pulling out and shit, right? So finally, when he moved in down there, I was like, I knew what the deal was. I knew I would be with him every day, and I knew he was going to die on me. I'd already been, this is like the 6th person, right? And it's like, just so conveniently in my lap again, somebody dying. And anyway, the point I wanted to make on this is one of the things I wanted to say too, is when I went to his apartment number was 111. That was, immediately, I knew. And within 8 or 9 months, he was dead. So, and the last 4 or 5 months of his life, I got to spend every single day with him. So, somehow I helped him cross over. I don't know what I do. I don't know what it is about me, and I don't think it's me. I think it's my etherical self. I think it's my spiritual self commingling with their spiritual self, maybe. Because physically, on this physical realm, I don't see what I'm doing. I don't see it. Like I say, there's been touches of the savings and the confessions, and maybe that's it. And plus, you know I'm a healer. I know this. And so maybe I'm healing something before they cross over, something that they need. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that that's what one of my things, man, is I'm not sure what a Death Doula actually is, or a Deathwalker actually is. I just kind of briefly know what they are, but I'm something like that, you know. So, anyway, I tried to make this video down in Florida. There's a real haunted graveyard. It's like the most haunted graveyard in the United States, in St. Augustine, Florida. And it was the first one, it just blipped and interrupted, and the second one I think I got most of it down, and it disappeared, which I was doing a lot of drinking too, and we was partying, and the first one I tried to make, I was sauced up pretty good. So you know, I don't know if that had anything to do with it. It was, you know, me malfunctioning the camera because I was buzzed, or if it actually had something to do with, you know, a little bit of interference. But anyway, I'm here now, and I've got a lot of things to talk about, man. A lot of shit's went down. I got 4 years of experience with this awakening, and it ain't been, you know, this la fucking land. I'm sorry, man, but, and I'm not trying to knock any channels. I'm not trying to knock anything, but, man, I got to keep shit real, bro. Yeah. You know, people I know are screwed up, fighting, arguing, splitting up over some of the dumbest shit. Families, and just people don't make any sense when they talk. They're on this side of the coin, and then all you got to do is introduce another person who has that idea, and they're immediately back onto that side of the coin. They don't even know what the fuck they think. The cognitive dissonance is like a plague. It's worse than corona. It's and you can't make sense of anything, and you can't, to me, there's no I mean, you can go to the la and get all that, but it ain't gonna feed you. It ain't gonna feed you, man. It's not meat and potatoes. That's whipped cream, man. That's fucking whipped cream. I ain't about no whipped cream right now, baby. I'm about meat and fucking potatoes and the bone, you know what I mean? Let's get down to this. Because I don't know what's going down, but I know is I ain't gonna be laying down for it. And I ain't gonna be somebody who gets rolled the fuck over by dark matter. I ain't. So, and I'm about light and I'm about love, believe that. But I'm also about being a soldier for light and love, you know. So I guess that's where I'm going with this. I told myself when I got here I would just shoot from the hip. So that's what I've done. It's probably terrible, but you know, I love y'all, and you know I do. You know what I mean? Proof is in the pudding. I'm gonna do this thing. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but hopefully Jenny is feeling this, and Jenny knows I'm gonna put this video out. But I think I'm gonna do what's called a Moldavite giveaway, because I've got a video on there about Moldavite, and I got like 17,000, maybe 20,000 hits by now. I don't know. It's got a lot. It's all the only video I got that's, you know, got over 1,000 or whatever hits. So I think I can start to grow this channel, because there's things on metaphysics I want to talk about. I just got my bachelor's. Well, I got my bachelor's last year, or the beginning of this year, I can't remember. But anyway, I'm taking my master's now. I haven't started the first question, but I've got the book open, and I'm just kind of waiting on rainy days, because it's like 40 hours. It's 30 or 40 hour test, man. I mean, the test takes forever. So you can either do it 2 or 3 hours a day and spend a couple weeks, or you can just slam it like I like to do, and that's like 8 or 10 hours a day and be done in like 3 days. 4 days. Anyway, so it won't be long I'll have my master's, and then when I think I have to write I don't know how many word dissertation, but then I'll have my doctoral. So that's my goal. But along this journey, you wouldn't believe the things I've picked up and learned, and the things I know about now. And now I think I can finally talk without talking out of my ass. I think it'll be like a fire in your stomach, man. You'll know. You got sleep, rain, something going on here. Anyway, isn't this place cool as hell? You got all these... I love this place, man. It soothes. Then you got the head honcho right here. Jesus, baby. It can't get no better. It's a spiritual